Hey guys, it's Megan, and in this video I want to talk about a question that comes up a lot when I'm talking about wholesale, which is, can you wholesale one-of-a-kind work? And in addition to that, can you wholesale limited edition work? Basically, the confusion stems from the fact that a lot of times when you're doing wholesale, you're designing and selling repeatable items, right? So you create a design, it goes in your line sheet, it goes in your online catalog on a platform like Faire, it goes there, buyers place an order, and then you make the thing. And you make the thing over and over again as many times as buyers purchase it. This is actually one of the huge advantages of wholesale, right? We're not dealing with excess inventory. We're not, wasting our time making stuff that doesn't sell. You make one example and then you only make more when buyers actually buy it. But a lot of artists and makers who make one-of-a-kind or limited edition work feel like because of this model, wholesale is not for them. And I want to debunk this myth right now because you can absolutely wholesale one-of-a-kind work. You just have to approach it a little bit differently. So when you're thinking about wholesaling one-of-a-kind work, what you have to think about is what is the best way to present work to buyers, knowing that there's only one of something. And so this is a case where designing a line sheet doesn't really make sense for one-of-a-kind work. With one-of-a-kind work, the best things you can do are things like set up sales appointments with buyers, take work to shows and let buyers pick things that they want, send stores pick boxes, which means you send them an assortment of stuff and they decide what they want. This definitely works better for jewelry than something like ceramics. It's a lot easier to ship a big box of jewelry than it is to ship some ceramics, but you get the idea. You can also take quick pictures of something. I've seen ceramic artists that will line up a whole bunch of one-of-a-kind mugs and bowls and pots, take a picture, number everything, and just send that right to a store and say, hey, pick the ones you want. There are a lot of different ways to approach one-of-a-kind work. So if you make one-of-a-kind work and you think that wholesale is not right for you, trust me, there are ways to do it and the benefits are fantastic. First of all, wholesale means stores are buying outright instead of consignment, which is always ideal for us as artists and makers. But also it opens up your work to more markets, more avenues. Even if you did a show every single weekend, that's max 52 cities a year. Selling to stores would let you get your work in a lot of places that you might not be able to access otherwise. So just because you make one-of-a-kind or even limited edition work doesn't mean that wholesale is off the table for you. And if you want to know more about wholesaling one-of-a-kind, limited edition, or yes, production work, make sure you check out my book, The Artist and Profit Maker's Guide to Selling to Stores. It is available now on my website at shop.meganauman.com. You can get the paperback edition or digital or audiobook, or you can find it in a certain big box retailer online. I will link both of those below the video. It's got everything you need to get started in wholesaling, or if your wholesale business is a little stagnant, it's got everything you need to pick everything back up again. So if you've got one-of-a-kind work, think about doing wholesale. It's a great way to expand your reach and sell more products. And if you want more tips, make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.